some players, beating match coverage is a real chore. No matter what you call, you don't really seem to understand who is going to be matching whom and what routes you need to put on the field. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys a very simple one-play touchdown setup. If you're struggling with a match, you could go to this and use just one hot route, quick snap, and 6 points are on the board. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Zan from the Zan YouTube channel. And first off, I want to say Merry Christmas Eve to all of you. Happy holidays for those of you that do not celebrate Christmas. In today's video, we're going to be sharing with you guys a very easy match beater. So what we're going to do here is go into the bunch. Now, the bunch is an offense that actually a lot of players run match against because of what is called the box check. If you don't know what the box check is, you guys can go over to my strategy website, gridirongameplans.gg, and check out my entire cover 4 match game plan where I teach the rules of cover 4 quarters, cover 4 palms, cover 6, and cover 9 in great detail. Press versus off coverage versus certain sets, because different formations basically dictate different rules for the match coverage. And I explain all of that for you to take all the confusion out of it. From an offensive perspective, there's a lot of players out there that really struggle with beating match out of the bunch formation. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys something that you guys can run. This is found in pretty much any bunch formation that you can find in the game. And you're going to want to look for the play known as dig return. So we're going to go ahead and show this. I'm going to show this against cover 4 quarters. I'm going to show this against palms. I'm going to show this against cover 6 as well, just to show you that the rules are the same. And the reason that the rules are the same is that you actually end up with basically what is called a box check. And a box check is a special check that is used against any type of bunch compression formation, where this basically allows the outside quarter to look for a corner route. Now, the weakness of the box check is what I'm going to show you here. So let's go ahead and take the field with cover 4 quarters. So I'm going to put the ball here on the hash marks. That way we can have our bunch to the wide side of the field. And with this play dig return, all you have to do when you break the huddle is streak the right bumper receiver. So your route combo is just flat streak whip. And if you do this, you're going to end up noticing that you're going to have a one-play touchdown to the right bumper, because you get kind of a swap off of this particular box check. So let's explain exactly what happens with this. Now, the box check is really good against people that want to flood the sideline out of bunch. So your Z-spot corners and those types of route combinations that people like to run. But the way that this coverage is going to be broken down is this player is looking for a vertical route off the line that he can match. So with this particular route, it is the whip. So he's kind of dropping, and then you see that the whip breaks over the middle, at which case he says, you know what, I will take the streak. Safety, Derwin James right here, you go ahead and take the whip. So Derwin James bites down on the whip, and then he says, you know what, this is going back out to the flat. I'm going to go ahead and match that vertical route. But by the time he realizes that, this guy has already blown by him, and this player is now swapping back onto that whip route, and that allows us to throw the ball all the way over the top, the one-play score. So this is a big time weakness in match coverage. This doesn't matter if you call cover 4 quarters, cover 4 palms, cover 6, or cover 9 with the match side to the bunch side. Let me show this to you again. If I just streak Tyreek Hill, right here, I'm going to go from quarters into, let's go ahead and go into cover 6. Cover 6 here has basically the same zones, right? So you've got the same rules. And the box check basically creates a box with 4 defenders. This purple zone or this quarter flat's going to go be the low outside corner of the box. This guy's the high outside corner. This 3-rec hook is becoming the low inside corner, and James becomes the high inside corner. So if you actually look at those 4 players, they create a box around whatever the route combo is, which is why this particular route combo does such a good job against this. You get swapping off of the safety in the outside corner, not once, but actually twice. And that ends up freeing you up for the one-play score. So like I said, all you have to do is call dig return, streak right bumper. And if you're going to catch your opponent in cover 6, cover 4 quarters, cover 4 palms, this is going to end up being a touchdown. So once again, here's cover 6. We go ahead and snap the ball. You see the whip get swapped off once, twice, and then we just launch this ball down the middle, and we have a one-play score. So pretty easy. Now, the one coverage I haven't shown you yet is palms. So let me go back into the play call menu. and we will call that. Now, this is not something that is impossible to guard from these match coverages. Obviously, you have to make adjustments. And again, I would refer you guys back to my game plan on Gridiron, because I base almost exclusively out of 2-4-5, and I have a 2-4-5 game plan as well that shows you pressures, run defenses, and you can integrate the match rules with this. So if you guys struggle to stop route combinations like this, I have you covered over on the website. If you guys are enjoying this free YouTube content, I would strongly urge you to go over to my strategy website. GridironGamePlans.gg is your one-stop source for all things competitive Madden. Every week in our Vault Update, we take a look at the meta, or the most effective tactics available being used by pro players on the MCS circuit, breaking down not only how and why the pros do what they do, but most importantly, how you can counter those metas when you face them in online gameplay. On top of that, your subscription also includes any and every offensive and defensive game plan released on the website while your subscription is active, and access to our Discord server, where every single Wednesday we have a live lab session covering the week's vault content and any questions you guys have about Madden. So make sure you guys head over to GridironGamePlans.gg. $9.95 per month unlocks the entire website. Let's go ahead and run that dig return again. This time I'm going to choose cover 4 palms. So cover 4 palms is actually different in how it behaves against trips and spread twins looks. When you face bunch sets, again, it refers back to that box check. So all of these coverages do the exact same thing in terms of how they match, no matter if you're in quarters, palms, cover 6, or cover 9, with the match quarters side to the bunch side. So again, when you face any type of match look, you just go ahead and streak the middle guy, snap the football, you see the whip, swaps off again, and you just let this rip down the center of the field, and you have a one-play score. So very, very easy to pick up a one-play touchdown against this. It's going to be really, really routine. You're going to have to kind of change up how you play your defense. Now, I do want to kind of talk about, a simple coverage that you could call against this. You could call cover 9. And the reason you would call cover 9 is because when you go to streak Tyreek, you're going to have a deep half over the top. So you see right here, like if I wanted to throw that streak to the deep half, you end up with that player running with that streak. So you can kind of see what the zone is, quote unquote, that prevents this from happening. If you can go ahead and use the laws of deduction to figure out what that was there with the cover 9, I did show you the play art, but again, it does a pretty good job of countering that. So, there are ways to stop this with the match side of quarters, that outside quarter zone. So that way, if they do throw a corner route, you're in good defense. There are ways to kind of hybridize your coverage and fix that. But in terms of cover 9, you have this cover 2 side that does a pretty decent job. So you see right here, the streak is not open. If we take a look at this whip, the whip is probably, you throw a low ball to Mecole Hardman right here. But the longer you wait, you've got this zone on the outside that is kind of playing not only the flat, but he can make a decent break onto this throw and limit it in terms of, yards after catch. It could be kind of like a 4 or 5 yard throw for you pretty easily. So, that's a great way to prevent the one play touchdown. If you guys want the full bag for this play, make sure you guys go over to GridironGamePlans.gg. Hope you guys are having a happy holidays, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Yes, we will have a Christmas upload. So make sure you guys hit that follow button, that subscribe button, the like button, and comment below. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, happy holidays.